welcome aboard to Season 2 of Omni-bus to Miscellanea. I'm Cyber and I'll be your overseer today. Before we get started, I'd like to thank you all so much for coming out to that Boston Fig Indie Expo and saying hi back in June. All of you were wonderful to me, and I absolutely cannot wait for the next event. Oh, and if you haven't checked it out yet, our new sister show, Teddy BBBear Podfix, has released. This new series is hosted by our very own Teddy as she showcases some of her favorite fan fictions. Much like Omnibus, Teddy BBBear Podfix is available on most podcast streaming platforms, including YouTube. They currently already have five episodes up, and just recently surpassed 400 subscribers! Woo! Which reminds me, please share us with your friends and family. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify or the equivalent on whatever platform you're listening to us on. And check us out on Patreon if you like, patreon.com/Project Psyclone. The more support we get, the easier it is for us to keep making fun projects and the more possible it is to support other aspiring creatives. If you'd like to be a part of an episode or any of our other new and upcoming projects, feel free to contact us at projectcyclone.com and show us what you can do. More information can be found on the website. That's projectpsyclone.com. projectcyclone.com. With all that being said, our next stop, where the streets whisper fear, where paranoia infects every soul. Written by Human2825. Connections.
I stumble through the desolate streets of a quiet town. Everybody stays inside these days, even the tweakers who get up to God knows what out in these lawless avenues. Everyone is scared shitless, yet they don't even know what it is.
Come on, it can't be one man. 2 deaths across town at exactly the same time. It has to be some demonic entity. You must pray. Yeah, this town is built on old native lands. What if we're cursed? What if we're just cursed?
And at the end of the day, it's all conspiracies. The only factual evidence they have is that some enigmatic killer is on the loose. Nothing can stop it. Even the most guarded people are at risk. It doesn't help that multiple deaths happen within milliseconds of each other. So what am I doing out here by my lonesome? Enjoying the nighttime. If this killer wanted to kill me, I'd be dead either way. Might as well enjoy the peaceful quiet and star-filled sky. I carelessly meander around, overhearing people's nighttime shows and movies, sometimes catching glimpses into another world through an open blind. Everybody's in their own little bubble, some scared shitless, and some enjoying the day off. The world goes on with or without you. Although this leisurely nighttime stroll might have to come to an end. I'm getting hungry. Too bad I can't pop into a gas station and grab something. Well, unless I feel like getting to mischievous, unlawful deeds. However, I have an even more promising idea. I could stop by a friend's house. They could at least give me a snack. Isn't Andrew nearby? He shouldn't be too far away, and I am ready to eat a horse. I'm coming for you, Andrew. I silently and ravenously tread my way to Andrew's house, passing countless dimly lit streetlights, lifeless houses, and empty stores. A once lively community entrapped by a sinister plague. They say ignorance is bliss. However, it couldn't be more terrified. I continue my march in the dark, drawing ever nearer to my next meal. I need to quell the beast inside of me. It always hungers for more, 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 more. My body goes on autopilot as my hunger toils from the inside like a volcano ready to blow. I seethe inside, eager for my next meal. Yet it's more than a meal. It's an experience, a delicious, vivid melding of beings. There it is, Andrew's house. Now, I just have to look professional. All right, I'm set. I give a few knocks on Andrew's door and wait, restlessly.
Who is it?
Hey, Andrew! Thought I'd stop by. I miss you, I lilted, settling in my skin. A rotation of the deadbolt and the knob cracked the door open. Now it's only held back by a chain.
Misty? What are you doing here? It's dangerous outside. I don't want you getting hurt.
Like I said, I miss you. I trailed off, bashfully looking away.
Misty, I miss you too, but you could have called. Haven't you heard the news?
I have. Andrew, I need you. I wanted more than just your voice. You're the only one who makes me feel all right.
Misty. Come here. It's dangerous out there. You're safe in my arms.
Bringing me into a hug and shutting the door.
Do you need anything? Are you hungry or thirsty?
Andrew inquired, loosening his grip and gazing into my eyes. His lock-on makes me involuntarily blush and look away. Other than you, I contemplated, pulling him closer. Water would be nice. Andrew tries to release me, however, I linger for a moment. He lightly chuckles and moseys to the fridge, nabbing a water bottle and handing it to me. Thanks. I unscrew the bottle and take a drink, a refreshing gulp to cool my anxiousness.
Oh, it's a little late. You'd usually be in bed by now.
Andrew comments nervously, spacing us apart. I couldn't fall asleep. I was thinking of you. I get lonely in the night, I assured softly, cupping my hands around the bottle.
Misty.
Andrew looks away, stuck in thought, worried and sad. Listen, if I was this killer, you'd be dead by now. I can leave if you want me to.
No.
Andrew grabs my hand.
Listen, you're safer with me.
He asserted, pulling me to his bedroom.
Come on, let's just get some sleep. I'll make you breakfast in the morning. Like a little housewarming gift.
Andrew smiled, helping me get comfy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I beamed, curling up into the blankets. Andrew wraps his arms around me as we fall asleep. This is quite nice. I didn't expect it to go like this. Thought I'd eat him the first moment I could. But now we're as snug as a bug in a rug. Maybe I'll keep him around. It's a lot nicer than my cave. Just kidding. I split my face apart and wrap it around his head. His muffled screams are so cute. I slowly and painfully sink my teeth into his skull, wrapping him in a deadly layer of spikes. At this point, the human body that I've stolen has now become an amorphous blob of writhing tentacles, flesh, and one poor human stuck in the middle, slowly getting consumed. As I connect myself to his bloodstream and heart, I pierce his skull with 2 tentacles and pry him open, revealing the goods inside. I try my best to keep my meals alive as I eat them. I like to sift through their minds as I gradually ingest them with my stomach acid. It's a delicate process. First, you ensnare them with your tentacles and teeth, then you wrap yourself around them, leaving their head out to keep the brain intact. Now you must make an acid-tight seal and start flooding your insides with digestive liquid to gradually dissolve their flesh and bones. Of course, you need to keep the heart pumping as much as you can to keep the meal alive, but once that fails, you connect your own mini-human pump to their neck and keep them running. Unfortunately, I can't taste. However, I can dissect the delicious minds of humans. I can meld with their psyche and feel the purest of emotions. It's wonderful, love and hate, sadness and happiness. Such a pure form of existence. His body keeps me going, but his mind makes me alive. All those lovey-dovey moments with him were worth it. I did a fantastic job at buttering him up. He's been waiting for years to express his emotions to this cute girl I ate yesterday. They still haven't even found her body. Now that I've thoroughly cleaned him out of any of that good sauce, I can take his head to my cave and taxidermy him. I love collecting heads. They're good on pikes.
Connections was written by Human2825. You can find more of their work at Human2825.com. That's HUMAN2825.com. If you check down in the description, they've also left a very kind and thoughtful message. So please check that out, along with Misty, who is played by Julia Garlotte. Julia can be found at juliagarlotte.com. That's JuliaGarlotte.com. Julia can also be found on IMDb with the same name. Andrew was played by Dorian Scott. Dorian can be found on the Dorian Scott on Instagram. That's the letter H, TheDorianscott on Instagram. This episode was edited and composed by Cy Nelson, who can be found on Reddit at Cy_Cyclone and Instagram at Cyber_Cyclone. The producers for this episode were Cy Nelson and Teddy BBBear, who can be found on Instagram at TDY_BBBear. All links and credits can be found in the description. But as for our bus, you can always find a stop on the corner between somewhere and nowhere. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, stay cozy. We hope to see you soon.